Alright guys, we're gonna now finally, we haven't done a review in a while. Sorry
Movie
about that.
review.
Movie review. Alright, so now we're gonna cover Lone Survivor, our first for 2014. And Rick, come a little bit closer, man.
Rick
Join
is
us,
actually
guys.
someone who hasn't just watched the movie; he also read the book,
Read the
so he can give a better account of
Yeah.
how factual the movie is compared
Right.
to the account of Marcus Luttrell.
Yep. And Jace, synopsis.
Okay, the story is basically it's the story of Marcus Luttrell, who was stationed in Afghanistan, and they had Operation Red Wings. It's the story of this group that was
His
came into
SEALs,
conflict.
Navy
Yeah,
SEALs.
they're Navy SEALs. They came into conflict with members of the Taliban, and how any of them would try to survive under those circumstances. So the stars Mark Wahlberg, guys like Emil Hirsch, Taylor
Foster,
Kitsch,
Eric
Ben
Bana.
Foster,
Eric Bana.
yeah.
I haven't seen that guy in a while.
Yeah, directed by Peter Berg, who's
Of Battleship fame.
you know, a lot of us know Peter Berg as an actor, but he's turned into a really good director, even if he does shit fests like Battleship. Yeah.
That's only one, man, because he's
Yeah.
done the great Friday Night Lights. He's
Yeah.
done The Kingdom, the excellent
He did
The
Hitch,
Kingdom.
you know. Yeah.
I like Hancock.
Yeah, there you go. Hancock pala, not Hitch, sorry. Hancock and there. So there.
Oh yeah. So, take
Essentially, the book came out several years ago, and I saw it.
Right,
I saw
right.
it. I was in Singapore. I saw it in Kinokuniya, so I got it. And interesting, right? He's obviously the only survivor of a stick that was ambushed by the Taliban.
Yeah.
Right.
Um, the book, the first part is a lot of the macho posturing, trading, and all that.
Yeah,
Like,
you get a sense of that in the movie as well.
Yeah, there are all these bronze gods. It's in the second half, ayun na yung action. And then,
Yeah, because with this movie, dude, I timed it. It was at the 55-minute mark when the first crossfire happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, ayun, no, essentially, after having watched the film yesterday, I felt that I wish that it is a great war movie, but I wish that Peter Berg were a little more faithful to the book. Because if you watch the movie, you get the feeling that they were attacked by 100 plus Taliban.
Yeah.
But in the actual report by Luttrell, the post-action report, he mentioned anywhere from 20 to 35 Taliban. And later on, he said it was about 50. But in the on-ground
Madami.
on-ground reports, because they also interviewed some of the Afghan villagers, but of course they can't tell how many were here and there.
Yeah.
diba? And they put it at anywhere at the most 15 Taliban. But that's besides the point. What I'm just trying to say, it's a great war film. Don't read the book. Just watch it.
watch the
Kasi
movie.
it might
Alright.
spoil it. Kasi
Actually, the title of the movie spoils it for you. Lone Survivor.
Every time there was an attack, dude, he's the only one who's
And,
survived.
and okay, and it's a given anyway because at the opening scene, you know who survives.
Yeah.
At the beginning. So, you know, it kind of gives it away. But I think that for me, the whole point is how he survives.
Yeah.
I think that's the key to the movie. That's what makes it interesting.
The good part about these war movies nowadays is that they don't gloss it over. They
Right.
make war as gritty and grimy as possible. They
Right.
really bring the camera up close. They see the blood drying up already. They see bones coming out of people's knees, and the way that they fall from those hills. And we probably our impression of a place like Afghanistan is all it has is sand, but they've got a lot of mountains and shale and
Right.
falling on those mountains, and it's brutal. Yeah.
It's what they will go through. Peter Berg shows it really vividly.
Yeah.
What the pain they go through.
But
you know.
I'd say it's probably one of the best war films since Black Hawk Down.
Yeah.
But sana Berg, I'm a big fan of Peter Berg. Huge fan. I love how he does his cinematography. Very, very unique.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
This
Um,
it was the way it was shot here. Ang ganda.
But I wish he didn't have to give that heroic death to all the four members. It wasn't even like that. Diba, if you saw Ridley Scott's Black Hawk Down, this guy gets impaled by a RPG.
Yeah.
Walang.
Yeah, there's no.
yeah,
He's dead.
There's no.
He's dead.
My criticism of this movie was there were some slow mos.
Yeah,
And
what
I
for?
didn't
What
need
for?
that. It's like too Michael Bay.
Yeah, and if you read the book,
Taylor Kitsch was-
they just dropped. They were dead.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it shouldn't detract, but then it's still a great war film.
And it's
Yes.
balanced. I think it's a bit balanced because most movies they show the Taliban or whatever, Afghanis
Yeah.
as evil people who hate America, and you'll see it in the movie that it's balanced. It's a balanced take in that sense. It's not as purely black and white that
Yeah.
black hats. and
Not
white
all
hats.
of the Taliban not all of the Afghans are evil.
Exactly.
There's actually some who are anti-Taliban who just wanted to help out because they have this code of honor.